Hi, welcome to Think Human. I'm Chris, and in this video I want to talk about the holographic principle, this crazy idea of is the universe and the world we're living in actually a hologram, and what does that even mean? So this wasn't something like some physicist sitting around a table and thinking, oh well, wouldn't it be fun and interesting to say that the whole world is actually a hologram. This came out from actual rigorous scientific research and study, and as Leonard Susskind, one of the people working on this, said, if we rule out everything that's impossible, what we're left with is something that must be the truth. So this conclusion initially was for black holes. Black holes, most massive objects in our entire universe, contain most of the information in our universe. And in this context, by information, we mean really simple information. It's like yes or no, answer the simple question about the world. So is a particle in this position? You can say yes or no, something like that. Not this kind of high-level abstract information, just really simple yes or no, 1 or 0. And black holes contain most of this kind of information in the universe. In quantum physics, information cannot be lost or destroyed. It must always remain somewhere. And it came out that in a really funny, weird, strange way, the event horizon, the point of no return around black holes, is kind of a scrambled hologram of everything that has ever fallen inside the black hole. So this 2D surface, this surface around the black hole, contains actually all of the information about everything that ever fell in. And that's bizarre, since the natural intuition would be to think it has got something to do with the volume, the actual space inside. But we find out that this can perfectly be described by the area around the black hole. What's even more interesting is that it's not only around black holes, but the same theory applies to any space in the world. So we can take some kind of a spherical, round kind of area of space. Let's say you just have a bubble, whatever size it is. It can be, a meter or a kilometer or the whole universe. And all of the information inside this bubble, all the trees, planets, atoms, molecules, anything that's going on in there, all of that can be perfectly described on the surface of this imaginary bubble that we made, on this 2D surface of this bubble. Everything that's inside can be described on the outside of this sphere. And this is the fundamental principle and thought of the holographic principle, that no matter how much complexity you have inside, you can describe it on the outside of that region. And there is a maximum limit to how much information can be described in this way, and that is the area divided into blank units, so really, really tiny units of measurement, and you get the maximum amount of possible information that can be in a given space. And it's profoundly weird. Needless to say, this came out of quantum physics, and seems to be actually the most likely case. Like, metaphors often don't do theories any good justice, but in this case, saying it's the holographic principle more or less gives at least some kind of picture. So the main idea being that anything that's within some kind of area, you can describe all of it on the surface, on this two-dimensional surface. And this is the holographic principle. Really interesting stuff. Bunch of lectures on it. Great lecture given by Leonard Susskind talking about this in really great detail. So this is just the holographic principle, what it means, and I hope you got something interesting from it. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.